Hi, Patrick, and
Hi.
let me welcome you again to the Data 2020 Summit. This is the second year actually that you are chairing this event of ours, and we want to thank you for that. So, can you tell us a bit more of your experience with the summit last year and this year? How do you see it? How do you see the topic evolving?
Uh, Last year, I was talking about information as an immature asset, and I think that's still valid even today. Even if maybe the maturity level has been increasing a little bit since the last year. I would say this year it's a little bit more emphasis on AI. You can clearly see that information management and data management will have a huge impact from artificial intelligence in the next coming years. And it's a huge shift, I would say, from if you compare with last year.
It's
Yeah,
evolving.
it's evolving very quickly, actually. So,
Okay, great. So let me extract a fragment from your one of your last year's actually speeches when you said this. We have better understanding about the cost and value of our office inventories and furniture rather than the data we possess, and we see data and everything around it as a cost because we don't know and understand how to measure the value of it. So have we actually come closer to understanding this financial impact and value that this data actually in an enterprise?
a little bit, I would say, not much, but uh, it is an area called infonomics, which is actually emerging. And one of the founders of that area is Doug Laney from Garden. And he's been spending a lot of time in trying to valuing data. So he come up with a couple of principles that he is publishing a new book called How to Monetize Information as an Asset. And I think when that reach market, which is I don't know, in a couple of weeks, it will be, I think it will start, it will be start on a change, how to actually look at information as an asset. Hopefully, I think within 1 year, we may have a higher maturity when it comes to information management and governance, both because of that, as we are reaching awareness around it, but also because of the GDPR that will force us into it. Even we don't have any choice, actually.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Sandy. Okay, so one of the key discussions today, by no means, is data governance.
Yeah.
Okay, is one of the key topics that we are addressing today at the
Yeah.
summit. So, so far, what are the key takeaways based on the discussion and the presentations that you have the chance to attend today during the summit?
Key takeaways. I think, for me at least, I think the key takeaways is the GDPR is an excellent driver that we should use to take a bigger responsibility around information management and governance in general. We can use that force because it's regulatory, legal, that we can how to implement it in practice. Otherwise, we need to come up with a business case. In this case, we don't need it. It's more or less a risk management. We have to pay fees and fines if we don't do the work. So we need to comply with it. But instead of just looking at what to check, for being compliant, we should start looking at information governance and information management from a broader perspective, because we'll probably see other legal and regulatory requirements coming in the next coming years. Even if you look at the global level, you can see a lot of different type of regulations like the GDPR coming at the same time. So that will be really important from especially for companies that are globally based. So yeah.
Okay, so you mentioned it, but let us address it again. So another pressing issue is GDPR, okay?
Yeah.
And its linked connection to data management. So
Yeah.
based on that, what can we expect in the next 1 year, let's say, in this area, in the area of data management?
What we can expect is that many more will reach their hands if I ask them the questions, that how many have a program or people responsible for the data. It will be a huge difference. if you look 1 year, well, maybe 1-2 year, I think that will be much more mature than it is today.
Shall these challenges be overcome? Because it seems to
No,
be a challenge
but
to.
it's still a huge challenge. But now we don't have any choice anymore. We need to deal with it.
Okay.
So we have a timeline, and that's good, I think.
Okay, so we have this evolving, developing technology so fast. Along with it, so do the buzzwords, the hypes,
Yeah,
and terms like IoT, like AI, data science, augmented reality. They are all have taken the IM discussion, let's say, by storm. And if we
yeah.
present it like this, even it might sound confusing. Okay, so how do you think organizations can structure and organize their data management so it addresses these trends in the future in the proper way, and so it ensures that actually that it will bring successful implementation.
I think every company needs to look at what kind of uh, emerging trends they are actually seeing, and and how those trends actually having an impact on the company. Because one company may will have a huge impact on certain types of trends. Another company may have other type of impacts from the trend. So it's like when you're doing trend analysis, you should look at from a context perspective for the company, which ones will have a huge impact on our business.
That
Yeah.
particular.
So don't focus on every one of the emerging trends, because that's just
They're
spending,
never ending.
never ending, and spending
Yes.
both time and money on garbage, I would say. So look at those that could be an interest for you to keep up with the competition, basically. Yeah.
Well, Patrick, it was a real pleasure again,
Okay.
and hope to have you again in the Data 2020 Summit. So thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.